Coming up this week, my 5 favourite things for April. Hey everybody, it's Kalymnios here from thethoughtgym.com, here helping you become superhuman, giving you all you need in order to think, feel and be amazing so that you can be the best leader that you can be. This week I'm going to share with you 5 things that I use that are going to also help you think, feel and be superhuman. So let's get started. Number 1, that is these. These just look like normal sunglasses to you, maybe they do. They are in fact blue light blocker sunglasses that I wear, bizarrely enough, this is showing me being a little bit weird, but I wear these in the evening at home. And the reason I wear these is because the lenses are very special and they remove the blue light from the ambient light around. In case you're not already aware, blue light has been getting a few headlines recently, rightly so, because light has got a spectrum of different colours within it. But the blue light actually inhibits the production of melatonin in the evening. So when we have lights on in the evening, and we're not designed to be up that late, we're designed to kind of go down when the sun goes down. But what happens is it actually reduces the production of melatonin, which not only does that impact your sleep, but melatonin is a massive cancer fighting hormone that we have within our bodies. And it can reduce, if you have some blue light exposure, maybe on your devices, we've talked about before in one of the previous videos, I'll show it here, where it's got some tips and tools for your devices. But if you are being exposed to that blue light, you're going to actually limit the production of melatonin, you're going to inhibit your sleep. So I wear these sunglasses, it's really weird, but when I come in the house in the evening, I aim not to put any lights on until I put these on, and then even the lights that I do put on are quite low, or candlelight, or very dim switches. And I just I sit with these on, and it's very, very weird. Yes, it is. But if I'm watching TV, which again isn't the best thing in the world to do in the evening before you go to bed, but it also stops the glare coming from that as well. So number 1 is these blue light blocker sunglasses. I bought these on Amazon. I'll put a link down below to where you can pick some up. Number 2 on my list of favourite things for April is this. This, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's basically just rose water. So it's just soothing spray that I literally just spray on. And roses have a very, very high frequency and it just makes you feel so good. And I use this actually to spray into my eyes when I don't have my contact lenses in, just before I go to bed. And I find that for me, I used to have a lot of sleep in my eyes, and when I do this, it just gives them a bit of moisture and really clean, enlivening water. And it just smells really nice, and I can't really display it through the screen unfortunately, but maybe pick yourself up a bottle. They are pretty expensive, I think about 11-12 pounds, which you're paying for just, you think, water, but it will really make you feel amazing. So number 2 is some organic rose water spray. Number 3 is this. These are, I'm not sure if you can see, these are effectively, they clip on. It's a Bluetooth headphones for the phone. I've said before that I'm not a big fan of Bluetooth per se, but I'd much rather have the Bluetooth, and I don't have to have it quite so close to me, it can be outside the jacket, but I'd rather have that than have the phone right on me. And what I find is really useful with these things is that it frees everything up. You don't have any wires dangling around, or not as many, and you can plonk your phone on charge if you've forgotten to charge it. I can do the dishes, I can do my juices, my smoothies, and I just find that when I listen to audios and podcasts with headphones rather than through the speakers, it seems that I can move around a little bit quicker in the kitchen and feel like I'm still getting more information in than if I'm listening to it externally. I don't know if that makes sense. It's probably just a weird thing that I've got, but I really enjoy that. Plus, if someone's calling, or if I need to make a phone call when I'm doing the dishes or tidying up or folding my laundry, whatever it might be, if I've got this, I feel like I can do 2 things at once, which is great, because multitasking is generally not a good idea. But for low-level tasks like maybe listening to a podcast and tidying your washing, or maybe speaking to a friend if it's nothing too serious, and doing your washing is not a problem. So these are from Samsung. They're only about 20-30 quid I think, and I'll put a link to them below. Okay, number 4 on my list of favourite things for April is this. This may look like a bag of sugar. It is in fact salt. It's Epsom salts or magnesium salts. and these are from a place called Epsom actually in the UK, which is why they're called Epsom salts. And what you do with these is you put them into the bath. So you run a bath, you pour these in, and what it does is it not only draws out toxins from your skin, because your skin as an organ is like the largest organ in the body, and it can actually be quite useful in drawing out toxins. That's why we sweat. So we can put some of this in, put about this much in, so it's quite a bit, about a cup or so worth of salts in there. And not only will it help draw out the toxins, it helps relax the muscles. We also need magnesium because, like I've said before, for 300 different chemical reactions in our body depend on magnesium. And if we don't get enough magnesium in our systems, which most of us don't, it can be quite detrimental to our health and our vitality. So it will give us magnesium. It also eases muscle pain, and for what I like it is it helps you get to sleep even deeper. So do it in the evening. Give yourself a bit of time after you've had a bath to kind of cool down, so you don't go so hot into bed, because your body needs to cool down before it goes to bed. But get yourself some magnesium salts, stick them in the bath. Notice how well you sleep and how your muscles and aches and pains seem to be a little bit easier to bear. So that's number 4, some Epsom salts or magnesium salts. And finally, number 5 on my list of 5 favourite things for April to help make you feel amazing and superhuman is this. What is this? This is my sprouter, and I'm going to put it in front and see if you can see. I'm not sure you can see, but you see these are actually mung bean sprouts that I've been sprouting for probably a bit too long now actually, about 4 or 5 days. It's so easy. All I do is I put a few mung beans on there. They're just tiny little pebbles, if you like, and you sprinkle water twice a day, morning and evening, and you just rinse it under the tap literally, and then I plonk it on there. This just collects any drips, and this lets it breathe because it's got a bit of a few holes there. And then what I do with the sprouts is I either put them in salads, or more typically actually I put them into my smoothies. I shove them in there, and the reason I like sprouting is because depending on the thing that you're sprouting, but the nutrient profile of what's good in these beans skyrockets by not just like a small percentage, like 10%, 20%, something like that. We're talking like 100, 200, 300, 400% more nutrient availability when you sprout beans and other things than when you just eat them. So I love sprouting. It's very simple, even for someone who's not as green fingered, which is me. Literally just plonk them in a tray, put water. You can also do this sprouting with jars. You can look up how to do that specifically, but I somehow got this sprouting tray. I can't remember, someone gave it to me. I think my sister did actually, and I've been using it ever since. So there were my 5 favourite things for April. We had my sunglasses, we had the organic rose water, we had the Bluetooth Samsung headphones, we had the Epsom salts or magnesium salts, and finally we had the sprouter. I use these things on a regular basis. I'm only sharing with you things that I think really improve my life, and I think will improve your life too. So let me know what you think. Have you got any of these things? Are some of these ideas new to you? Give it a go, maybe buy some. They're not very expensive, nothing in there was particularly expensive, but they can really help make you feel amazing, help you feel superhuman. As ever, please do remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Share this video, share this content, share the messages I share with you to other people so that they don't just stop with you. I think it's a waste when you learn something of value, provided this has been of value of course, but when you learn something of value and you don't share it, it's a bit of a waste when it goes just as far as you. So that's really what I'm doing, is I'm putting out what I've learned to other people, and I hope that you do the same by sharing this content and letting your friends and family know all about it. So until next time, as ever, do what you can to think, feel and be superhuman. Bye bye.